Welcome everybody, it's great to have you here today as we continue looking at Enterprise Architect Trechoro. My name's Scott Hebbard from Sparx Systems, and today we're going to be looking at visual clarity with line styles. I'm joined today by Stephen Maguire. Welcome Stephen, how are you today?
Very well, thank you Scott, and thank you for the introduction. Yeah, let's get started. So this is Enterprise Architect Trechoro, a completely new product from Sparx Systems. So SysML 1.5 and earlier versions were built as a profile. The new tool Trechoro is a completely new tool and has implemented the SysML 2 with a great robust implementation. So let's get started. We're going to look at line styles. So we're on our navigation diagram here. I'm going to choose this vehicle configuration. It's a simple enough model to start showing the line styles. I can click in the right bottom right corner, have a look at what that diagram looks like, and then I can open the diagram by double clicking through on that. So at the moment we've got a simple model of a parts definition for a vehicle, and then a number of different part usages. So four-wheel drive, a delivery van, and a small sedan. They're connected by this connector here, which is a feature typing connector. So let's have a look at the first thing that we could do, Scott, which is there might be an occasion where I don't want to see a particular connector on the diagram. So let's have a look at that, and let's put in an attribute in here. So I'm going to add that to the diagram, and we can see now that an attribute has been added. Now that's connected there, and that will be this relationship, the feature membership relationship. But just so I didn't want to see that connector there, I just wanted that in isolation. What I can do is select that line and then say delete connector. I don't want to delete it from the model. I just want to hide the connector. So I can choose that there. And again, just to show you, right mouse click, delete connector, and I want to hide the connector. I don't want to delete it from the model. So I'll choose that there. Now it's gone there, and I can't see it there at all. So if I look at my traceability window, I can see that actually it's a feature membership of vehicle. So the traceability window is telling me a different story to what the diagram's telling me. And that's an important thing, Scott. The diagram doesn't always have to show you all of the connectors or all of the elements in a particular part of the model. So now I've changed my mind and I actually want that back again. So, you know, what am I going to do? So I go to the layout ribbon and the diagram panel, and under the appearance, we've got set visible relationships. So if I click on that, and I'll just drag that to window, it's popped up on another monitor. You can see now that there are a number of relationships that are showing, these three ones here, the feature typing ones, but the kernel feature membership's not. I can simply turn it back on again by doing that, and it's back on. So excellent. I don't want it on my model. That was just to demonstrate this, but I'll just take it. Oh, actually, I will leave it on my model just for a minute. So let's now have a look at different line styles. So if I click on one of these connectors and right mouse click to the context menu, line styles, this is a custom line, but I have direct lines, auto routing, bezier, and a number of other different options. Let's have a look at looking at what the custom allows us to do. The custom line allows me to put in waypoints. So I've got my control key held down, but I can also just do that from here and say bend line at the cursor. And now I'm able to put these waypoints in and do something different with the line. So I can move it around, I can do anything I want. Notice it snaps. I've got a snap rule set in so that it will snap to being aligned well there. So that's the first thing I can do. I'm going to turn that off now and go to line styles and show you a different one, and that's direct. I'll give myself a little bit of space here, and that looks like I'm just going to move these down a little bit. That looks like the other lines, but actually I can't put in waypoints in there. But these ones I could, because they're a different line style. So that's direct. It just moves directly between the two elements. Again, line styles, let's have a look at auto routing. So this auto routing one is one that you can, you know, do this with. And, you know, it's not my favorite line style. It's good in some situations, but others you want more flexibility. But it's very useful in some situations when you want a simple auto routed line to take care of the layout for you. This one here now, I've looked at custom line. I'm going to look at bezier, and I'm going to do that with this one. I'll put this one back to custom and line style custom line. Now I need to turn off some of those points because They were still there before. I don't want them on there. There's my line now, it's custom. Let's have a look at this one here, and we'll say that we want this one to be a bezier line. So I'll right mouse click, line style, bezier. Now I get this point in here, and it gives me this line. If you're familiar with the concept of bezier, it allows me to curve that line, which in some circumstances is very, very useful. For example, let me just save this diagram and quickly go back and look at this one here, I think, and you'll see that this, bezier lines are quite useful for sort of getting around parts of the model there. So, the bezier line has its place, and just shown that one. It's back to our configuration again. Let's show some other things, Scott. The other thing I might want to do is that this looks a little bit busy here. Let me just say I'm going to change this line style to a line style of tree style vertical. So I'm going to remove this guy now off the palette. So we don't want him there anymore. Not deleting him. I'm just going to take him off. So I'll go delete. There, he's gone from the diagram, but not from the model. Now, I've got that one selected. Now I want to put the other two into a tree view as well. If I right mouse click on here and go line styles, and instead of saying line style, I'm going to apply line style on diagram. So connectors of the same stereotype. And now you see that these have all popped into the same line style. You can move that up a little bit to make it look a little bit.
So if you had 50 elements, it'd automatically do it for all 50.
That's right, Scott. So, really, really useful, that one. The other thing I like to do sometimes with this is I'm going to put this one back to custom line style. And again, I'm going to select that line and say, let's do that. Let's make the same for all the other stereotypes. And I'm just going to Control Z off this a little bit and get back to this position here. So I just hit my Control Z undo.
So Control Z's undo.
That's right. So let's say that I want these sort of aligned vertically. If I had, like a whole lot of them, it might be kind of a bit cumbersome to have them going across like that. So let's do something else. Let's change this line style here now to a line style and lateral vertical. So now it's, a different sort of style there. It's that. Now, again, I can do ones individually, change these line styles, but that's the hard way to do it. And our tool's all about making things easy for you. I could just, change that, but let's just go again, right mouse click and apply line style connectors of the same type. And now I just need to move these things around. And now, again, just using my alignment, I'm going to go choose that from the layout ribbon, the alignment panel, line left, and let's just space them evenly down as well. So now, and again, I can just move them up. I've got them all selected using my Control and up arrow keyboard. A bit of transparency what I'm doing. You can't see that. Now they're all, the connectors there are all nicely positioned. So the other thing I can do, again, I'll just Control Z out of this, sitting in Control Z. The undo is got quite a deep deep thing there. Again, I've just gone back too far, Control Y to get rid of that one. Maybe I want to use this one here, line style, and again, a different type of line style, orthogonal rounded. So that's a useful one. You can see that it's got this round connector on it. It softens the diagram up a little bit. So again, I'll Control Z out of that. The other thing I want to show you, Scott, is that sometimes you may want to pin this. This will move, around on the edges of the element. And if I wanted to, I can pin this thing here to a particular point. Maybe I want to pin it to that point there. So I can again right mouse click on here and say pin the connectors, and pin the start point, pin the end point. So depending upon which one we started with, let's say this is I imagine this would be the start point. So let's do that, and it is. So now the start point is fixed and that end point is moving. So, and I could do it for both of them. I could say, look, I really want that to be there no matter what happens. So right mouse click again and say pin ends, and say pin both ends. And now they're pinned and they won't move now, no matter where I move that.
I saw there's an option there to unpin it as well. So if you
yes, that's right, Scott. The the Trechoro has got lots of things that make it easy to do. Let's unpin both of them, and now we're free to move them around. So look, there are other things to say about the lines, but they're the main things, Scott, just to get people started. And let's just undo a little bit of this again, and we'll get back to our position there that we had before. So that's a quick tour of a line. You're looking at line style, Scott.
Thank you very much for showing us how to get some visual clarity with line styles. To our audience, we encourage you to have a look at some of the other Enterprise Architect Trechoro videos on the Sparx Systems YouTube channel, and you can visit the website at sparxsystems.com for more information about Trechoro. And Stephen, as always, thank you very much for an informative and very useful topic to show us how to make improvements to the visual clarity of our diagrams. Greatly appreciated.
Always a pleasure, Scott.